March 23rd, 2022. And this is the third video, or maybe in the second. I'll just make it the second. I don't know yet. So I'm stirring this new variety of coffee that I had purchased in the previous two video clips. And I'm doing that, stirring procedure that I usually do to see if I get the same reaction with this new variety of coffee that I purchased. I'm testing. Oh god, because I've done it a number of times with the other variety of coffee that I purchased beforehand. This is a new variety, so I want to see if it does the same thing. And it's it's slightly different in regarding that the other ones claim to be decaffeinated. This one has its caffeine still intact, supposedly. So, it is slightly heat processed, though, the beans. So, it may have lost some of its, caffeine content, but there's still a good amount in there, probably. Okay. So, it's a little different when I stir it, this variety, than the last one. Good. Oh my god. Can you guys stop? You guys make me... Alright. You know what our last name is? It's good night. I don't want to hear it. Alright. Okay. So it's March 23rd, 2022, and now I'm stirring one new variety of coffee, freeze-dried coffee. It's not organic and it's not decaffeinated, but obviously it may have lost some of its caffeine content due to the way that they heat the beans and stuff. No, Bridget, I'm in the middle of doing my recording right now. Well, I can't right now. I'm doing this right here, okay? Okay, I guess I have to leave the room, right? Jeez. Okay.
Sweet Lord, it is. It's Jordan. I love Michael Jordan. I don't know what it is about all black men. They're just so sexy.
Oh, let's go in a different room now. Okay. Just this here for now, temporarily. That's fine. Oh man. Excuse me. That's from our toilet seat, probably. My lower back issue. And people have to be subjected to hearing fictionalized TV drama when you have enough to hear of annoyances in your own household sometimes. It's like just the added, it's like, people they pay their television cable company bill to be entertained, not to have to emulate or simulate stuff that they already have to, they grew up around. It's like, I'm going to let this sit for about 5 minutes or so after I stir it. I already, this is 2 minutes in length, this video so far, so I'll subtract about 30 seconds from where I am in the video right now, or the 23 seconds. So when it's like 4 minutes and 40 seconds or so, 4 minutes and 40 seconds, I may start drinking this after it sits for a bit. Okay, here we go. Oh man. Oh, whoa, almost dropped my Kindle there. Just trying to switch the other hand. This one seems to be as if it was carbonated. It's probably processed the same similar method, the CR3. Not necessarily probably for the same reason, unless they confuse the CR3 as the freeze-dried method. Maybe they use a new method that they haven't published yet. You know, who knows? It's good. As long as it's like, yeah, that's like, in Breaking Bad where he's testing like it turns out to be fermurated mercury or something, instead of the dealer thinking that he was about to, test meth. And the guy's like, this is not meth, and he throws it out the window and creates an explosion. It's like, thank goodness, so far it seems okay, it's like, oh yeah, this is the stuff, like. Just like how I mixed the lime with the generic non-seedless lemons with the lime seltzer. The other day I noticed the seltzer has been a bit more flat lately. The last last two bottles I'd purchased, which was unusual. It went flat faster. And I was thinking maybe it could even be. See, I had asked my mother, who also drinks carbonated drinks, different brands than, let's say, the seltzer or the Martinelli's that I buy. The Martinelli's has stayed in its usual, quality when it comes to its carbonation being distinct. And it's usually quite carbonated, but let's just say that it's more concentrated in the volume of how much gaseous particles would be contained within the smaller bottles, or even the larger ones, when it comes to Martinelli's, versus something like the seltzer, which I say would be between the amount of particles that would be in, let's say, the Martinelli's, and then the amount of particles that are being given off in this coffee here. This is actually closer to the Martinelli's in some ways. Whereas the seltzer is more like, I'd say it would fall under the category of a soda. And yet, lately it's been going flat faster than it was for quite some time that I've been purchasing it. More recently, it's been going flat faster. So I was trying to do a comparison with, let's say, it's hard to do a comparison with something like this, with the, non-dairy milk mixed through something that would, have some type of carbonation going on. And then something where a Martinelli's I would be able to drink still, and be able to determine if that goes flat faster too, to know whether or not there's an issue with the, let's say, if there was some type of unusual, like, environmental issue going on around the property or something. That's not the case. It's just that the product's quality, I noticed that it goes flat faster recently with the seltzer that I drank. Anyways.